get it. Just stick to the script. Tell it like it is.
Bow my head every night with the ones in my house. If it all fails, we gon' have to figure it out. For ourselves, you know what I'm talking about. I know I'm not the only one.
Welcome to the gym, baby. Yeah, here, baby. Like I said before, I like to freestyle my videos. I like all the information to come off the top of my head. And I had a question from, shout out to my boy Josh, one of my former teammates. He had a question for me, and the question was, how do you build a legacy as a coach? And once again, this is just my perspective. My perspective on building your legacy basically first starts with building relationships. You want to start with the kids, of course. You want to start with the students, and you want them to buy into who you are and your personality and what you stand for. So you want to build that relationship, but then again, you have to buy into who they are and, in a sense, what they stand for and what they're trying to do. So it works hand in hand. I help you, you help me, in a sense. So you have to first and foremost build that relationship with that student athlete, because without that relationship, you might as well cancel Christmas. You can tell them certain things, they'll go one ear right out the other. But when you build that relationship with a kid, they'll run through a wall for you. And another thing that coaches, some coaches are not mindful of, and some are, is building a relationship with the parents. You have to build a relationship with the parents. You build a relationship with the parents, that keeps the kid accountable for what you're asking them to do. And then again, you're keeping the parent in the loop. Is once again my mindset of how I approach what I do day in and day out is it's a community. It takes a village. You know, we all have a part and have a role to play when it comes to raising these children. And if coaches, if you don't understand, you play a big part of the maturation process of student athletes, then I guess you're in the wrong field. So I always say that coaches, you are an extension of the family. So it is essential for you to build that relationship with that parent, because you're dealing with their child day in and day out. So it would be good if you can have somewhat of a relationship with the parent. And the last thing I would say as far as building your legacy is the community. What are you doing in your community to build around your student athletes, or to build a community of student athletes, right? So you have to build a relationship with the student athlete, you have to build a relationship with the parent, and you have to have a relationship with the community, right? Because you want the community to buy into who you are and your personality and the goals that you're trying to accomplish with the children within that community, right? So building a legacy, it's essential to learn how to build relationships. Building relationships is the key component, I think, to any good or great coach. Now, it depends on your mindset and what you're trying to do, but everything I do, I want to be great at it. I want to be the best, right? And I feel like, this is my perspective, building relationships is a key component, because you get support from the kids, right? You get them to buy in, you get support from the parents, and then you get support from the community. That in whole will uplift you as a coach and help you reach all your goals. And like I said, I feel like that is the most important thing. And shout out to Josh. In order to build a legacy, you must learn how to build relationships. Kids, parents, and community. Gym out.
Holding it down, I hope not, oh nah, I refuse to believe it. Be proud of what you got and be cautious when conceited and up the wrong target if you choose to oppose. Only words of advice, way too light for a blow. Focus, locked in, confidently spoken. Wrote this as I was told to be more open in due time. In progress, put a ... Prepare for the truth. We hit bogus a lot. Only stopping if I stop it, won't deal with slacking on profit. I ain't desperate for money, so you can keep it 100. Overhead when I project, above your nearest thoughts. Been chasing after progression, and the state is what I call. Press on, achieve and conquer, but be hungry and bold. The greatest things tend to happen when you're hungry and cold. Go forward, but be patient and aware of the test. Can't nobody hold you back when you're hungry for success. Press on, achieve and conquer, but be hungry and bold. The greatest things tend to happen when you're hungry and cold. Go forward, but be patient and aware of the test. Can't nobody hold you back when you're hungry for success. I'm on it, it can't be measured, the pleasure all mine. I learn, but stay firm in protecting what's mine. My name may ring a bell in any random location. Being hungry for success, save me from starvation. I watched the greatest do it, the proof is there to prove it. I seen the vision clear, so clear, I seen through it. The future around the corner, we taking the right turns. Press on, next stop to conquer, achieving as we learn. Got fluent from a journey, I schedule repetition on purpose. For a purpose eventually gets addictive, so I love it and they need it. I just need them to believe it. Some say they really grinding, but are they really eating? What are they really saying? Well, no, it don't matter. This world gets so confused and all I hear is chatter. Distractions are in the flesh, call them issues and problems, but just keep on pushing, overcome them or solve them. Press on, achieve and conquer, but be hungry and bold. The greatest things tend to happen when you're hungry and cold. Go forward, but be patient and aware of the test. Can't nobody hold you back when you're hungry for success. Press on, achieve and conquer, but be hungry and bold. The greatest things tend to happen when you're hungry and cold. Go forward, but be patient and aware of the test. Can't nobody hold you back when you're hungry for success.